Recording?
Hi,
All
Dave. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I mean, like, it's one of those things. Like, I assumed you started recording immediately. Yeah, I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day in Humboldt County. I'm home at WHUM 1047, the radio without rules. Been great stuff. I was actually stranded down in the redwood forest for about 5 or 6 days. I bought my whole cooler setup out here to basically not cooler setup. Most of my pantry actually out here to live for about 2 or 3 weeks, months, and head out to BattleBots down in Vegas. Started in Silicon Valley. Met up with the team. It's been a bit of a misadventure since then for sure. But basically they've decided to take my work and show it off and pursue a government contract where they get to build drones, and they don't want to hang out with me anymore.
Wow.
So
Can you
happens
show
every
us?
day in Silicon Valley. Happens every day in Silicon Valley.
Wow.
I think it's like one of the guys said it right. Like, probably deserved it. At the end of the day, like all sorts of stuff like that happens, man.
So you have a 3D
I've gotta
printer?
go. Yeah, there's a bunch of 3D printers in here. If you want to see the kit, we can talk
Yeah,
about
is
the
that
kit a little
okay
bit.
if you show us some of your
Yeah, for sure.
stuff?
I'm going down to Vegas, and we're going to fight. And it's going to be great. I'll tell you the story more in a bit, maybe. So over here, we've got my operator, basically. So I've got two sort of categories that I sort of split my robots into, and I've got the operators and the machines themselves.
You built this stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is like the Trapper Trader mask from Inscription.
Uh-huh.
It's got a lattice work that's built into it using end topology. They probably want me to say that into the camera because they're a sponsor of the BattleBot. But they have these incredible topology optimization and other various. It's sort of like a synthesizer for like a modular synthesizer for what's it called for like 3D space. You can just kind of like send waves out and like modulate matter and do sorts of crazy stuff. It's really cool.
What does
Very
it
easy to
do that we're able
so this thing, this is the ultrasonic rangefinder and the main camera system. It turns its head around, etc. A little bit worse for wear in the car. I've got to get everything sorted out, and so one of the things I'm doing here is actually building a space that I can work directly in the car, like while one person drives.
Oh, wow.
I'm putting this desk in the front seat, ripping out the front seat right now.
Is that a 3D printer over there?
It's a 3D printer, CNC machine. It's sort of a hackable Omni factory. So it does a lot of stuff. Here, if you want to come walk closer to it, it's worth doing.
Okay.
So this is the proto plant. This is V0.4. I've built every part on this plant, pretty sure, almost all of them anyways, were actually made on a previous version of it.
Okay.
So like the whole idea is like recursive robots. I like robots that build robots.
Okay.
So yeah, it's sort of an exquisite corpse as well.
Oops, sorry.
So we got the main so it's a super hackable thing, right? So it's got a bunch of 3D printer heads. It's got different CNC machining head. It's got a pen plotter. It's got a drag cutter, and it's even got a pancake plotter that I helped make. Right?
Wow.
Well, it's a hackathon project, so it'll make pancake art. Didn't do great. We got to do some refining there for sure.
Wow.
But it will make pancakes. I got a little
Edible? You
for
mean
it.
edible pancakes?
Yeah, edible
Wow.
pancakes. Straight from the syringe. I got a little waffle maker, so it'll make waffles, hopefully. Same batter, right? Like, you just put it in the waffle maker instead of in the pancake thing.
Yeah.
Little ring stand, so this makes coffee. It's one of those things, like, I'm trying to make enough portions of the food automated that I can also sell food while I'm selling other random knickknacks and items while I'm out here,
Where are you from originally?
I'm from New York. Cazenovia is where I was born. I live in Rochester right now. Love Rochester. Highly recommend it if you want a little hidden gem of a city. So
Wow, you're traveling through and just...
I'm traveling through. I went from Santa Cruz up here to the Redwoods to, collect myself and spend some time in the nature. I love these trees more than anything on the planet. It's unbelievable, natural God's paradise, just...
Are you living in your car or just in a tent right now?
I've got some hammocks. So I'm doing the hammocks if I feel like it. I've crashed in some couches. I've been up and down, in and out. I sleep in the car most nights, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got an apartment in New York. I'm not totally homeless, so.
Yeah. How's your...
Being homeless out in California, it's not the worst
it's
place.
Not really,
it's very warm.
yeah.
It's very warm and soft.
It's kind of the norm.
It's dark to think about, but where I'm from, Central New York, we get a new batch of homeless every year because it gets real cold. It's fucking dark, dude.
How's your experience been so far?
Absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely gonna get a piece of property out here. There's not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
We'll be getting some kind of thank you, dude. Thank you so much.
Right,
You're too kind, man.
Anything else
everybody's so kind out here. This is frozen yogurt, bro. You're the best, bro.
Anything else you want to
so
show
much,
off
Cameron.
about this?
We got some cool boombox thing. That's not really my creation, obviously. It's just cool.
Uh-huh.
We
Look
got
at all
some,
these
like,
electronics.
little plants and stuff. Like I got my little. It's not doing great because I tipped him over, but I got a. It says relax on it.
Yeah.
It's got the stuff you can blur out as well, and it's got the what's it called it takes care of the flies for the cooler and such. I've been doing a lot of cooking on the beach just for like other people.
Yeah.
Got a big piece of redwood that some guy traded me for. That's a big piece of redwood. I'm gonna use that, cut it in a bunch of stuff CNC. You can see the burls. It looks like it almost got maybe some burl stuff to it. It's beautiful, man. I'm super excited.
So you're like a kid genius that could work at some tech company working six
God, I
figures.
fucking hope so, dude.
Yeah.
I've been working at some tech companies making six figures, but maybe I'm just kind of done already. Maybe I can just do this now.
You just burned out on it already.
I'm just kind of I barely even worked so far. I've got my master's degree.
Yeah.
And I've worked at 2 companies since then.
Yeah.
TSMC and Plug Power. Both lovely companies, but one way or another, I'm not working for either of them. It's been about a year and a half, 2 years for both jobs, so kind of job hopping a little bit. It's not going to look good in the resume. I gotta eat this frozen yogurt, otherwise it's gonna go bad.
Cool, Dave.
Thank you so much
Anything
for
else
talking
you
to me.
want to
What was
let
your name again?
Tony?
Tony, it was great talking to you. I'm David. Dave Figures this is my YouTube channel. It will be when I get some videos made.
Cool.
Dave figures it out.
All right, thank
We'll
you.
figure it out from there.